actually I do. I noticed that as soon as I got up from the table, I felt like, I noticed my stomach looked a bit flatter. And then when I was putting on my clothes, I felt, yes, like I feel it's a bit looser, and I thought, hey, it looks nicer. Like I don't feel so bulgy here and there. I feel like, oh, okay, it's starting to look more like how I looked when I was younger. But added benefit. I would say, I don't know how to compare it, but night and day. I mean, I walk out of here just feeling like confident and reassured that what the treatment that I went through is effective. And I walk away feeling different. The rest of my day I have more energy, my sleep is fantastic. I wake up with more energy, so I would say it's very different. I totally believe that because, like I said, I mean, I'm just doing a trial. And in my trial, it's like superseded what I expected for just being a trial. So I can't imagine, like, if I do this, you know, regularly, if I were to come in regularly and, you know, even pay regular price, like, just how consistently excellent the service has been. And she's really shown me from the start that she's really given me the best impression with just a trial. And I really recommend this to anyone who's interested in trying. Really, really try it and get to know Mary. I really think it's worth it because of Mary and her team. Of course, the state-of-the-art, you know, equipment she has, and I truly believe that she has the best equipment, but I feel like sometimes equipment can only go so far, and I really feel like when you are working with a practitioner who really cares about you, it just makes it that much more effective. Because I really think it's a combination of body, but it's also like the mind and the emotions, and when you know you have someone who cares about you, I feel like it just makes it that much more effective. That I think as I had mentioned before, that every day I see more and more improvements, and actually this morning when I woke up I didn't have any shoulder pain or back pain, and usually in the mornings I wake up with that, and so I thought, wow, when I woke up I had more energy. I was very happy I didn't have any pains or aches, and I feel like as I had mentioned before, that Mary just really takes so much time and effort to figure out what's going on, and I feel like she really pinpoints exactly where the issues are, and that really impresses me that she can find what's going on, she explains it to me, and then she really tailors the treatment to my needs. I also wanted to say, like with previous like TCM or any like acupuncture or moxibustion that I did, they really just treat the symptoms. They don't really evaluate like me as a person. They don't really they don't really spend time talking to me, getting to know me and my issues. Whereas I think Mary did exactly that. She's sat down with me like every session, either before or after, and she talks to me and asks me what's going on. And like I said, she's also able to see herself what's going on. Whereas with other practitioners, I don't know if when they're doing their work, if they are taking into account like all these things that Mary takes in, or if they do, they don't share. And for me, it's always been so stressful, like why don't I know what's going on? But Mary has been the only person to actually share in depth what she sees going on in my body. Impresses me is that with each session, I feel like it improves on the previous, like it's just getting better and better. Whereas with other places, it's like you're not sure. It could be like a hit or a miss, and then you feel like you have to go back, but it's not really building. I feel like it's not really improving the situation. It's just kind of keeping the pain at bay. Whereas here, because I've been doing it consistently with Mary, I feel like every day it's an improvement, whether it's my sleep, just how I'm feeling in terms of like less fatigue, more energy, passing, you know, urine, things like that, just different bodily functions. I see there's an improvement every day. And my mom is always the first to notice if I look different, and then my mom said like, wow, you look really good, and I thought, oh, okay, like she notices because my mom's very like observant with these kinds of things, so I thought like, oh, okay, I think it's, you know, showing that I had more energy and I was more like back to my older self. And I think for my mom, that's always been like for the past couple of years, she notices that I haven't really been myself in terms of energy and even like weight or like just with health issues. So the fact that she notices and she commented on it, I thought like, oh wow, other people can see it. Yeah. I have, yes. In the past I was skeptical because, you know, I come from a very Western culture, and we don't really practice, Eastern or other traditions. And so when you hear about like meridian therapy, you kind of feel like it might be, you don't know if it's founded in science or if it's legitimate, but because Mary has taken the time to explain it to me, how it works and how from a Western perspective it can be understood, that kind of put me at ease to begin with. But then actually having gone through the therapy, I feel it. I feel the difference. And I think that's the truest testament, is just feeling the change and that there's improvement, there's more energy, etc., etc. I think one of the biggest takeaways I have from this experience is just how caring Mary is. Like that she actually has a heart to see people get better. And that is really what has captivated me, is like her heart to see people get better, to bring wellness into their lives. And that's, I think, why she goes the extra mile to help people and to cater to their needs. So for me, it's like, what makes this practice so great is, I think, because of someone like Mary and her mindset, that heart she has to really help people, and the joy it brings her to see them improve and get better. And I love that she clarified that this isn't about a cure, but it's about wellness and helping people to improve and get better, but and how to live like a better life and being more informed. So I just feel like she's very like matronly, very like motherly, very nurturing, and that to me is like priceless, because you don't get that anywhere else. I have not seen that in any other practice.